Kinda.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like my favorite skill now. It's just so relaxing and chill. Just makes me a happy boy.
I can't.
Like the farming guild.
I'm in this game for the PvP, so.
What's that? ESO?
Yeah.
How is that going, by the way?
Not bad. It's going good. Having a good time.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I want to know like, what you're just trying to like do everything essentially, right? Like that's your main goal.
Well, right now I'm trying to get to in-game stuff because I hate getting gear. I hate getting gear, right? And then like feeling like the gear that I really like is not gonna matter.
Right.
Because I'm gonna out-level it in one level. Like I hate that feeling. So I'm trying to get to max level. And then after that, I'll probably do achievements again and get back all the things that I lost from switching.
From not being able to switch over your profile.
Yeah, isn't that some shit?
That's,
by the way, ZeniMax, that's bullshit.
Pretty ridiculous. Oh, ZeniMax called out. Is that ZeniMax? I thought it was Bethesda.
I mean, Bethesda has the rights to the Elder Scrolls, but they gave it to ZeniMax to make this game, and then that's why it sucked at first.
Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, and then Bethesda came back and was like, "Yo, let me show you how to make games."
And then they made Fallout 76.
And then they made Fallout 76. Well, their argument was irrelevant at that point. And
boys and girls, welcome back to The Grind. Episode 12. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I was really looking forward to this night because your boy's lonely.
Your boy's lonely.
Like I don't have anybody to talk to. You got a lovely family. Well, with your your dogs and whatnot.
I do. I got a wife. I got kids. If you count animals.
Yeah, you got fur babies.
I got fur babies. That makes me sound like a furry. Let's not.
Well, you had to take it there. I was just being wholesome.
I mean, people are into what they're into, but it ain't me, Chief.
So yeah,
vibe.
It's nice to, because whatever else I'm recording, I'm just yelling at my computer screen. So it's nice to have someone on the other side of that.
Someone on the other side of the yelling, so you don't sound like a babbling idiot.
Quite as crazy, yeah. It's nice, but so I'm just doing some again. Necro's playing ESO because he's a trader, but he's having fun, so that's all that matters.
It's true. I'm having a great time, guys.
You should go check him out on where is that again?
Twitch.tv/NecroCircus. That's NecroCircus with a 0.
With a 0. Big changes coming up soon, right?
Yeah, big changes. Actually, my stuff is actually running late, which is to be expected with the COVID. And since we just now found out what the cure is.
Oh right, yeah, we know how to fix it, so it's all good.
Yeah, but since we just found out, it's gonna take some time for the people to take care of it all, but. I got my new logo. It is done.
Oh, I'm excited to see it, dude.
My two new animated screens should be done by tomorrow, and then the rest of it should be done in about 5 days-ish, and then that should all be up and going and live next week.
Oh, hot, dude. That gets me all hot in the pants area.
I know, right? All hot and bothered.
Hey, you know what?
Your loins moist.
You can't rush perfection, right?
That's true. That's why I took so long.
What do you mean? Like
to come out the womb?
Oh, were you a late baby?
I actually don't know. I don't think so. To be honest, I'm not sure. I don't pay attention. I'm sure I was told.
Well, hey, you're essential, so what do you know? Right?
That's true. I'm essential. What do you know, sir?
Dude, I don't know anything. I'm losing my mind.
You're not essential.
I know. I'm just going crazy out here. Playing RuneScape and I'm doing agility right now because I just want to do something chill. Because it's been storming up here, so I didn't want to do anything scary and disconnect and then die. Although it would have made for a good episode.
Yeah, that would have made for a fantastic episode. But no, I was building a fence today, and I was trying to beat the rain.
Yeah.
And I did, but man, it was rough. I'll tell you what.
It be storming. I'm glad you're getting into a real consistent schedule here. With your streams.
I am. My streams have been consistently popping off on, Fridays, Saturdays, sometimes Sundays if I'm feeling a little froggy. It's not the actual schedule now. But, and then you got Thursdays if I'm feeling extra froggy.
Yeah, you just don't even know, dude. You just don't even know.
I don't. I just, I'm like, yo, I gotta I gotta get on. I gotta stram.
You gotta stram. Cause people need it more than ever now.
It's true. They need things.
Yeah.
Like entertainment.
Yeah. Which thankfully there's an infinite
more
amount.
Entertaining than like watching an idiot try and level up a character or play Call of Duty.
I'll tell you what, they'll find out if they go check out necrocircus.twitch.tv.
That's true. It's true.
Speaking of that, dude, next week, I know you haven't been super involved in the old school RuneScape world as of late, which I'll forgive you for later. But next week, almost like the beginning of May-ish, they're starting the next Deadman mode tournament. Are you excited for that at all?
So like I was saying, I'm really into ESO. The timing is, I think, going to be really off for me because I got so many other like MMOs with stuff coming up, and
you're kind of all over the mat right now.
I am. So I don't know if I'll partake. I would like to tell you yes, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. I might watch it at least, but like, as we've said multiple times on the show, the PvP of this game is super not what I'm after, although it is fun to watch people get super frustrated with.
Yeah, and see, I'm more interested in just like how they're gonna handle everything.
Yeah.
Because, let's be honest, it hasn't exactly been good in the past.
Right.
They've dropped the ball several times, and I'm really hoping that this time around they figure out something, anything. Jagex, please. This is like one of your greatest failures. Fix it.
I mean, people have been asking for this for a long time, ever since the last Twisted League, or I guess the first Twisted League. People were super salty that it wasn't just another Deadman tournament, but
that's because people don't know what they actually want, because then they're just gonna bitch about how the Deadman mode tournament was ran.
Dude, that's fair. Although I'm saying that 25, well, we don't get that $1,000 USD bundle is looking pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get a reward for playing through the Twisted League. I didn't get a cash money prize.
Hell no.
That's
Don't
BS.
take no skill. You just gotta sit there and grind.
That's true. I mean, it sounds scary. I always think back to the one. I don't know if it was the first one ever. I don't know how long they've been doing these for, to be honest with you, but the one when I was up visiting you that we watched, like the baby and was not the baby anymore, but we watched them play through. That one was a good time to watch just because to see some of the strategies they did and went through, which is kind of what Jagex is going for here, I think, because like they've opened some of the things they've changed is like, so like the raids, you can do those now if you can somehow make it through a raid with a team, considering this whole thing is against each other basically. So that's kind of always the fun thing to see, is some of the tactics, I guess, people will go through.
All it's gonna be is guilds and stuff, clans.
Oh, that's true. Or wooks.
Or wooks.
Yeah.
That's not even fair.
No, it's not. He's a machine.
He's a goddamn animal.
But I don't know. Like I said, they'll probably stream it too. I know, like, and then once they get it down to like the last like 100 or 10 or I don't know how many it is, they put him on like an island essentially, and they're just like duke it out, box it out. So I would like to see how close those get to. So I don't know. Apparently they're gonna have some other changes for other Deadman modes. Like I said, I've never really been too super into this because I'm more looking forward to the Twisted League, whenever the next league, I guess, whenever that comes out, which is hopefully gonna be soon. You know what? I might actually participate because I don't think it's a separate profile, right? Like obviously, if I played it, it wouldn't be on my Hardcore Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
See, I might do it then just to like get started, just to like dip my toes in, maybe to get some content. I don't know. It might be fun. I don't really know how it works. I know you kind of like, if you die, like you lose XP, I think maybe, or like something along those lines, and then eventually there's a permadeath stage. I really don't know. I'll have to.
Deadman?
Yeah, in Deadman.
Yeah, it's basically when you die, you lose some progress and you lose stuff out of your bank.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, death in Deadman mode can be seriously punishing. You can lose items and you can even lose XP. If you're killed by another player, you'll lose the 10 most valuable stacks of items from your bank, along with all equipped items and items within your inventory. The player who killed you will gain access to these items in the form of a bank key. Oh, that's right, the bank keys. I forgot about that. They can, like, loot your bank.
You forgot about literally the biggest part of it.
Yeah. I'm a bad host, bro. If you're killed by... Oh, and then the guards. Yeah, like, so if there's, like, some safe spots, but the guards can still, like, attack. Basically, if you have a skull, the guards around town will just, like, target you. And it's, like, a big...
Yeah.
So, it looks interesting. I'll probably be watching some streamers, and I might do some meme content in that. I don't know, but I was just curious as to what your take was on, and if you were gonna try and participate or not. Have you actually ever like been a part of one before?
I haven't actually.
Yeah, me neither. But they look. I mean, they're fun to watch for sure. They're good background noise.
That is true. They're very good to watch. Like if you're not doing much else.
While we're on the the PvP kick here, the yesterday's update for Old School actually they brought back Bounty Hunter, dude. Can you freaking believe it?
Oh no way!
Yeah, dude. They finally you know they said they put their balls on the table and said this is what you're gonna take and you're gonna take it.
You're gonna like it.
Basically, some of the biggest things that they've done is once you're in a bounty hunter world, no matter what now, if you're in the wilderness, you're automatically skulled, no matter what. So there's no, like, you know, and they're not, apparently, they're going to be different for each tier of, like, and they're taking out the emblems. I don't know if you're familiar with that at all, which was kind of like the prize, basically, for killing a target.
Yeah.
To try to, get rid of the farming, because that was the whole point of this. That was people were farming kills and bots were like, you know, getting a whole bunch of money. Anyway, we've talked about this 100 times on the show, but they've tried to fix it with like different tasks and achievements, and essentially now there's a set skill total you have to be able to even participate in Bounty Hunter, and you have to have like a certain amount of like total quest point thing. There's a whole bunch of restrictions now, essentially just to stop people from botting it and farming kills, which they've taken out completely now, and now you just get cash money, which I guess is cool for people that you know, are into that. We've never been a big part of this whole PvP section, but it looks. I'm glad they finally, you know, did what they said they were going to do. So more power to them, I guess.
Yeah, took them long enough. I'm happy the Bounty Hunter's back. I'm glad the PvPers have a lot less of bitching they can do.
I was gonna say they have one less reason to complain about now.
Yeah, like it feels like the loudest community is always the one who's complaining, and that just really looks bad on the game in general. So it's good that maybe they'll shut the hell up.
I feel that, dude. I agree. Like, I don't know if you're too into the RuneScape Twitter or not, but every time there's an update, anytime there's an update, the PvP community goes off because it's like, well, they couldn't fix the wilderness, or they couldn't fix this or that. It's like, just it's the most toxic part of this game, bro.
Yeah, it's like, just shut up. Like, let them fix it.
I mean, when you think about it, RuneScape at its core is an adventure game. So that's going to be the main focus, is like, you know, the game, not the player killing. At least in my opinion.
Like, I agree with you. I think that in the long run, all MMOs should focus predominantly on their, well, the MMO aspect, not the PvP aspect.
Right.
There are MMOs who thrive off of their PvP, and I think that they should, you know, accept that and maybe actually work on that more than most other content. But when it comes right down to it, I mean, when it's games like RuneScape or Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy did this really well, I think.
Right.
And I applaud them for that, at least. And Elder Scrolls, just focus on your story, focus on the game, the core mechanics, quality of life. PvP should not be very high on that, you know, tier list of shit to fix.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it's like a purely PvP focused game.
Yeah. And I mean, like, ESO, part of the reason why I like it is the PvP. The PvP is unique and different. I was
going to ask you how that was in that game.
It's fantastic. I stream the PvP pretty frequently. So, you know, hop in, check it out. You know, you'll probably like it. It has a lot of siege engine scenarios and.
So, like, do you actually like
PvP.
1v1 people, or is it like certain like team things, or how?
It's teams. So you got like your. You have the Cyrodiil, which is basically you go in and fight for the Imperial City. And just take like castles and forts and stuff.
That sounds awesome.
And then it's dope. And then you have the Battlegrounds, and the Battlegrounds is basically you just going in and doing like team-based objectives in like a 4v4 setting.
Okay. So like do you get like other players' loot, or is it just like a reward you get for doing it?
No, it's just rewards and stuff and XP. Okay.
So kind of like Castle Wars almost.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've always wanted to kind of get into that, but like I bought it for the Xbox One like a long time ago when it first came out, and I mean, not to, you know, dig on the game or anything, but I just couldn't really quite get into it, and maybe it's just me, because when I play games like that, like, you know, like Skyrim or whatever, I really just want like the pure story, and not that Elder Scrolls Online doesn't have one. I know you said multiple times it does, but I had to really, really grind for it to get it through, and
yeah, you have to really play the game in order to actually get the game. You
And,
know what I
and
mean?
again, not that that's a dig on the game. I mean, more power to them for having a lot more content in their game. But I've said this a bunch of times. It's just I don't have a lot of time now for 1,000-hour long games. So unfortunately, I had to just kind of push it to the side.
Meanwhile, grinds hours for RuneScape skills.
Yeah, but listen,
Hours
dude.
on hours.
Okay, you got me there. But you know what? I'm not happy about it, mister.
I'm not happy about grinding for 16 hours on one skill.
Hey.
And I do think that is a flaw of RuneScapes in general.
What's that?
Is the grind of certain skills. I think that the XP gain is very inconsistent.
But like between skills?
Between skills, yeah, specifically. And I think that's something that may never get touched. And maybe that's just part of the charm of the game, and that's fine. But, like, the point is all MMOs have their weaknesses and their strengths.
For sure. There's not one perfect one out there.
The closest one, let's face it, is World of Warcraft.
Really? You think so?
Look at the models of every other game.
Was World of Warcraft
off?
Really? Even like RuneScape?
Basically everything is almost a WoW clone. RuneScape may be something a little bit different.
Right.
RuneScape, they started with like their whole 2D platform, and then just kind of built upon it really.
Yeah.
But I really do think that honestly, if you want my real honest opinion about the two best MMOs that are out currently, I would tell you World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV.
Really?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people love Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm surprised you feel that way.
If I had to tell you the two, just off the cuff, with like just all around, good gameplay, communities, everything, it would be WoW, Final Fantasy,
Maple Story,
Final Fantasy XIV. Get out of here. And Elder Scrolls Online out of the top 3. So
you're telling me Maple Story is based on World of Warcraft, mister?
No, I'm telling you that Maple Story is its own terrible beast.
Anime chibi.
Like I said, only successful MMOs are based on.
Hey, the first one is still alive and kicking, buddy.
Jordan, that was North 10th Street.
Oh, that was fun.
I can't remember the actual address.
Whew. But yeah, I would agree. I would say World of Warcraft definitely has like had the biggest like impact for sure. Because like you always if you ever hear of an MMO, you always think okay, WoW, or something like along those lines. It's always like one of the first ones brought up. So I would agree with you there.
Yeah.
I've still never played it though.
You should, at least for a little bit. Jessica, I miss you too. Yeah, like you should definitely at least give it a shot. Jordan, are you not subbed to my channel? You've hit that sub button, you little bitch.
But he's like an adult and he's got like like a family. He doesn't have.
He just had a child.
He
Let's all say congratulations to Jordan for his baby.
I mean, he didn't really do a whole lot of the work though.
I mean, you're right, but like.
I'm just kidding, Jordan.
No, he's right. He's right. You didn't do shit.
I don't know what I was saying now, but yeah. I kind of want to go back really quickly to what you were saying about RuneScape and how some of the skills you think are kind of not necessarily unbalanced, but you think the EXP rates are kind of scuffed. Are you talking mostly about like the more click-intensive ones? You think you should be receiving like more XP per? Like say runecrafting, you think the thing should be lifted in more XP favor maybe or something?
Yeah, like I think there are certain skills like let's use I'm trying to think of a skill that I just let's use runecrafting.
That's the one I always go to. Literally everyone's least favorite.
What do you that skill takes fucking forever. What do you do? Is run back and forth. It's so click intensive. You can't really AFK it.
And you really don't get a lot of XP for all of the running around and stuff.
And it's a pain in the ass. So like, why is it, right, that because of that, I still get the same XP rate? I feel like that they should. No, I'm not saying make the skills only take a couple hours to max.
Of course.
Of grinding. But like, I shouldn't have to spend 2 weeks on a skill to max it.
I think like you said, you know, a lot of what RuneScape's based around is its nostalgia and, you know, just that factor, and people don't want things to change. If they changed it now, everyone would be furious. From all the people that got 99.
Jordan says, fuck you, Dalton. I'm literally trying to move closer to you. But don't listen to him because he's not even a sub in my channel anymore, so he doesn't count.
I'm not saying anything against... what? Jojo, come on here, buddy. I love you. But yeah, I don't know. It's a whole thing, man. I do feel like, and you were also saying RuneScape's very grindy. I do agree with that, but again, going back to what we were saying before, that's kind of what people play it for. I think it's like not necessarily a time killer. I don't want to you know, lower it down to that, but I do think it's kind of like a thing what you do when you want to feel productive. You know, say you're watching something and you don't want to just be sitting still. You'll throw on some RuneScape and you'll just grind something out just to get something, just to keep your hands busy. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, that way you're not jacking it. I got it.
This guy looks like he's about to jack it.
He's about to jack it.
So, I don't know. That's kind of just my take, at least.
No, I agree with you. Like I said, the point of me bringing that up wasn't to say that needs to get fixed. It's to say, basically, that every MMO has its problem.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I jack it while watching your stream. I mean,
Yeah. Would you say, so is ESO, like, not grindy, really? I mean, in that kind of sense?
I mean, all MMOs are grindy. It don't matter what MMO you're playing. Final Fantasy,
Maple Story.
I tell people this. It depends on what you want in an MMO. If you want to play the king, you play WoW. But the graphics are not up to date, you know, the grind in that is repetitive. You have rep and shit that's stupid. There's problems there.
This is World of Warcraft?
If you want to play a game... Yeah, that's World of Warcraft. If you want to play an MMO that is absolutely pretty and...
Fallout 76.
Shut up. If you want to play a game that's absolutely pretty and gorgeous, and the graphics and the, like, everything, the skills, everything, the particles...
Yeah.
That would be Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy all the way. That game is gorgeous to watch.
Dude, and it's funny. Didn't people, like, hate it when it first came out?
Yeah, actually, Final Fantasy and ESO have very similar starting stories.
That's true. I forgot about that with ESO.
So, but if you want to play a game that's PvP and combat is fantastic, ESO.
That's
So, that is my take on it. And then if you want to play anything else, well, you're probably just wrong.
What?
So...
You're telling me Maple Story is not in your top 10 MMORPGs?
Yeah, I'm definitely telling you that. That is, in fact, exactly what I'm saying.
Well, then. So that's, I mean, that's fine, I guess. I'm not gonna, you know, hold it to you or anything. Just know that you're wrong. And, that I hate you.
That's rude.
So...
Also, Jordan, I don't know why it didn't, pop up as a sub.
Did he actually sub you?
Share it? Yeah, he did. Did you share it as a thing?
Hey, you can
Or
sub...
did you sub on your phone? Because there's been some issues with phone stuff lately.
You better sub to me then, MF, for it's free.
Don't sub to him. Phone? Did it give you an option to share it?
That's ridiculous. Twitch is a broken platform.
Weird. I think it's just a phone app. The phone app, they're just now getting kind of, you know, usable. But he did just sub. It is right there. So here, let me just, fuck, man.
Dude, it's all good, because now I got the best clickbait title for this whole podcast, so it's all good, dude. What makes a good MMO? Boom! Easy.
It's true.
All right, well, we'll move on from that. What are you doing actually in game right now? Are you just like, what are you doing? Grinding?
I'm actually just grinding, doing all kinds of different things. Right now, I'm just trying to save this temple.
Are you still a stinky orc?
Destroyed. I am still a stinky orc. Jordan, it's not gonna have your name on it, but here you go.
Did you throw the thing on the screen when I said that? Did you line it up perfectly? You're adopted.
That's fucking rude. Also, I had to do my thing where I play an air saxophone.
Oh,
right?
thank you for blocking that from my poor defenseless ears.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, well, we'll move on now. We'll move on. You know what? We'll stay on topic of your PlayStation because that's where your main profile is, right, on your PS4.
Oh my God! Don't remind me, Jessica. Yeah, that's where my main ESO profile is, and I'm trying to turn this one into my main one.
Yeah.
But there's like thousands of dollars that I'm going to lose out on because of the money I spent on the other, platform.
Like just the microtransactions.
Well, yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
It's unfortunate. Also, Jordan says you suck.
Why do I suck? What did I do?
I don't know. Why do you suck?
I don't know.
You're the one who sucks.
I mean, I guess so. Oh, 69 agility, by the way.
69.
Dude, I'm the total level 1569, dude. You're gonna think I'm memeing, but I'm the sex number all over the place. Did you ever play Horizon Zero Dawn for the PS4?
I didn't. That was around the time that I just kind of started sticking to my PC.
Oh, it's like so up your alley, though. You fight like robot laser dinosaurs?
No, it's robot laser dinosaurs. I get it.
Oh, man. Well, anyway, it was a PlayStation exclusive, although I think that's coming to PC at some point. Anyway.
Everything's coming to PC. You know why? PC Master Race.
No. Halo. Is Halo on PC? Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Frick!
So it actually just released on PC. So
there's been a lot of talk of I'm ignoring that, by the way, because it's inappropriate. I fell. There's been a lot of talk. The developers have been talking because when the PS5 inevitably comes out 10 years from now, after this whole thing is over with, they've been talking about releasing a sequel for Horizon on the PS5. Well, the developer on the good old Twitter, maybe he was drunk or something, I don't know. He's like, oh, by the way, we're making this a trilogy, and the PS5 one's coming out, blah, blah, blah. So apparently there's going to be 3 of those. I mean, again, this everything we say on this is, just freaking take it with a grain of salt. But it'd be cool. I'll take another 2 Horizon Zero Dawns. I don't know what they'll call it, though. Horizon Zero Donger? I don't know, man.
Horizon 1 Dawn.
That's dumb. Don't do that. Because if that ends up being true, it's over with, dude. And you know what? Okay,
the game's done.
If that's true, I'll give you like $25. How about that? Is that cool? Do it live right now.
There you go, Jordan. There's the sub right there. 14 months he's been subbed.
What?
I'll be damned.
Well, don't you look like a fool?
I don't look like a fool. That's 14 months worth of cash.
I don't think you heard what I said, though.
Oh, no. No, what'd you say?
If it ends up being named that, I'll owe you $25. How about that?
$25? You know what?
What?
No, I refuse to take any more bets.
Why not?
Because
what?
You still owe me $500.
What do you mean $500?
So when we were playing RuneScape, I can't remember if it was RS3 at the time or not.
They had just introduced... I know what you're talking about. They just introduced that wheel thingy.
Yeah, the Squeal of Fortune. You made a bet with me that I wouldn't get a certain item for pulling.
It was like a dumb hat.
It was a stupid hat. And I was like, bro, I want it. And you're like, you won't get it.
I was like, there's no way.
$500. And I was like, are you sure? Because I'll take this bet. And I took that bet.
Oh, I can't believe you remember that.
You lost.
That's
$500.
You got it, and I stand up to that, dude.
Money.
You just gotta wait.
That YouTube money.
You gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta wait for this YouTube money to kick in, and then, dude, it's all yours. You know what? Okay, worst case, that's where my Trump bucks will go, is to that bet.
Yeah, I want your Trump bucks. I want your Monopoly money that he just handed out there. Everyone has to go, and he gave everyone $1,200. All right.
Dude, I cannot believe you remember that. That's so funny. Ugh. Whew. That's why you can't make bets, boys and girls, because
I don't forget.
It was like super slim chance for you to land on that too, and you did. It was like a super rare item. It was just some random hat thing. You Babe Ruth it. You just called it. You pointed out to the field, and it landed on it.
And then I knocked it out of the park.
I was so mad, dude. Because I was already
using a wooden bat. I used my penis.
Because I was already buying a computer from you, so I was already giving you money, and then Then that happened.
That was so funny.
It
was so good too.
I know. I still can't believe it. I'm surprised you remember that. That's so funny though. But
your cousin bet me $500, Jordan. That's what he said.
Oh, he yeah. I'm in debt to Necro for a big old 5 spot.
Meanwhile, you're over here talking shit all the time, saying you can beat me in fights.
Well, yeah, but that's been yet to been proven yet. We'll have to prove that next time I come see you.
I'm telling you.
Well,
Greco-Roman wrestling with oil.
Yeah, dude, I'm freaking down.
Dude wrestling.
I'll call Bodie's punk ass over and I'll invite him to the fight.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Bodie could take both of us. Like, he could bench press both of us.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, probably, but... well, okay.
Jordan said, I don't know, man. Dalton got muscles now.
Yeah, he's like my biggest supporter, dude.
So, speaking of which, right?
Okay.
I weigh the most I've ever weighed in my life now. And it's because my job is nothing but constant lifting.
Probably all those snowballs, too.
All those snowballs, too. But, like... He says you look like One Punch Man.
I know. Yeah, I get that a lot.
But, like... I weigh 155 pounds. I have I have a very small percentage of body fat, and it is just nothing but like I'm getting bigger, dude.
You got that.
I noticed it the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
You have that runner's metabolism, and it's crazy.
I do. Brett, I love you. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
It's definitely like a big change that I've gone through, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but dude, I'll freaking let's run or fight together. I'll fight you, dude. I don't care,
bro. I'm telling you, me, you, oil, a pool.
Why does it have to be oil?
It has to be oil,
dude.
It's gotta be oil. That's the rules.
All right, fine, dude. My excuse is all this.
See, it's happening.
My excuse is I have too much testosterone in my body. Forced all the hair out and just all these muscles just swarmed in.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, dude.
That's what happened.
You think it's because I'm old? No. It's because I'm too much man for anyone to handle, even my own body.
Jordan says 1v1 me in PlayStation All-Stars.
Oh, he did not just say that, dude.
It's happening.
I will Sly Cooper, invisible. I will take you down. Call up Dino.
All right, call up Dino. It's happening.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. We'll move on from Sony. Where were we?
Yeah,
at?
let's talk about something that's really important. All right.
Okay, hit me.
The WWE 2K21 got canceled.
No,
bro.
We lose another great to the COVID.
Another great title. What is this world coming to?
Dude, have you actually played any of the recent 2K games, WWE games?
Bro, I don't have to. I played 2007. Like, that's the only one that mattered.
Well, that one in 2008 wasn't bad either, but yeah.
Like I said, 2007 is the only one that mattered.
Dude, can you believe that they're on 21 now?
Yeah, I can. Do you know what year we're in?
20.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. I don't even know why. I think the last one was like a complete disaster. And
it was bad.
I don't even think it's like related to the whole thing. I think they're just like, you know what? Maybe we need to take a break and evaluate our infrastructure here because something's not working.
Yeah.
Like I think the older ones even look better than some of these newer ones. Especially with like, dude, do you remember 2007? That one was so good because it had like the best soundtrack too, which was.
It did have a really good soundtrack. It had a sick soundtrack.
That was back when you, speaking of our other cousin, you chokeslammed through a bed.
Look, he deserved it.
We got too hyped, dude.
Yeah, he got too hyped, man.
But yeah, that's.
Jordan says I have to say it exactly how he said it. So he actually said. I was trying to censor it for this podcast, but
okay.
He said, Dalton, 1v1 me in PlayStation All-Stars, pussy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, now we're demonetized. Guaranteed.
Demoned. Dude, it's okay. I'll censor it out in post. I won't.
I won't. You're not good at censoring. We already know.
Well, I am. Just not. I'm not going to scour through an hour long of footage. Frick it. But you're right. Very good. Shots fired. Porn. But yeah, dude, it's crazy that it's not like a delay. They just straight up canceled it. They're like, you know what? Screw it. We're not even putting it out there. So it'll be exciting to see. Or I guess not exciting because I'm still not gonna buy them because I haven't bought one since 2007 on the PS2. That's
the wise choice.
Well, I still stand by. 2008 was fine, but I'll let you hold your wrong opinions on that one. Speaking of wrong opinions, the new XCOM game came out and it's good, by the way.
Yeah, whatever.
XCOM Chimera Operations. Get it on PC on Steam. It's like $15. It's
yeah. It's $15.
Yeah, it's cheap, man.
Jordan says he's gotta go now to go play on the superior console, the Switch.
Hey, I have a Switch. I don't have any Switch games because they're too expensive.
Honestly, I feel you. I think the Switch is probably the best console.
It's definitely up there. I mean, I would say. I mean, it's tied for third for sure.
Like it's definitely tied for third. Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, Xbox, PS4, Switch.
I think you're wrong.
They're all winners in my book.
They're all failures in my.
PC.
They all deserve the bronze.
Oh my goodness, dude. This is a disaster. Okay. Freaking Jordan comes in, here's a wild card, and throws us all off.
It's true.
It's okay. It's good. All right, have fun. What are you going to play on the Switch if you're still in here? If he's still in there. Did he leave already?
I don't know. I don't keep track.
Okay. Well, here's something. Speaking of the other superior console, the Xbox, they released. Well, they didn't release it. I think it actually leaked because they were like trademarking this. But they released what their logo is gonna look like. Can you guess? What's the Xbox? The new Xbox Series X. What do you think the logo looks like?
What is it? What do I think it looks like?
Yeah.
The Xbox Series X.
Yes.
If it's not an X with like an S somewhere, then I don't know.
You're actually, you're not far off. So the X, it's just like a big old X, and it's got like cuts through it. So like it looks like someone sliced a knife through it, kind of. You know what I'm saying? And on the side of the X is just the word series.
Oh my God! What?
Bada bing, bada boom. Microsoft made another $1 million.
Oh my God!
So
do you think that they have like bring your kid to work day and that's who designs some of their logos?
Well, I mean maybe, but in their defense, the PS5 logo is just the word PS5.
I didn't say it was any better.
The Switch, the Switch at least has like an interesting, but then again, Nintendo's just graded everything, so. But,
That's true.
Whatever. I wasn't expecting.
Fantastic.
Do what?
The Switch is fantastic.
The Switch is fantastic. I just wish
Switch was like a prime example of like perfect marketing and timing.
Yeah, which Nintendo normally isn't too good at those. Normally they're just good at making games, but they actually they killed it with the Switch, for sure. Because look at the Wii U. The Wii U is like one of the biggest failures of all time. Just because they didn't. They marketed it towards young like 5-year-olds and not the actual people that play it, which is like Neanderthals and college students that are out of like in huge amounts of debt.
Yeah, college students who probably smell really bad and play Super Smash Brothers a lot.
Exactly, dude. That's what it's all about. Is just yelling at like Melee, like just complete utter chaos. But that's okay. Like Mario Party. That's not for kids. That's for like making enemies.
Mario Party is just for making your friends hate you.
Exactly. That's it. Oh my goodness. So,
you look like what a Smash tourney smells.
Oh wow, that's rude.
Oh God.
While we're on the topic of next gen consoles, I've heard this through the grapevine a couple of times. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently one of the bigger focuses. So like loading times, right? Everybody hates them. They're gross, and a lot of
right.
If you've noticed in a lot of games, you'll be like, okay, I'm going to go in this elevator now. And then the elevator takes very suspiciously long. That's called a hidden loading screen, if you didn't know, idiot. Sorry I called you an idiot there. I'm just very upset with you, specifically.
I feel like you're really
because you said
now.
MapleStory is bad.
MapleStory's trash. Move on.
But so apparently the bigger focus, or one of the bigger focuses that they have towards these next gen consoles is to completely just evaporate loading screens, which I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I guess if the technology is as advanced as they proclaim, dude, I'm down with no loading screens, or no loading times rather, I guess. It'll be interesting to see how they do that though, because that's gonna have to be some hefty teraflops in the old hard drives.
Teraflops?
That's what they're called, dude. Teraflops.
You're a teraflop.
You take it back right now, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I'll have you know my father died fighting a teraflop.
Your father is alive.
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
Okay, well, fine. If you're gonna be a big jerk about it and not talk about how MapleStory is the true king of RPGs, we'll move on.
I'm sorry, but teraflops just sounds so fake. I know, it sounds...
But it's a real thing, though.
It sounds like a 2-year-old saying Triceratops.
Why I want a Triceratops in my Xbox? Well, we'll fine. If you don't want to talk about, the superior things like the next gen consoles and all the good stuff, we'll talk about the
Garbage.
We'll talk about the worst thing in existence, aka Fortnite. Right? Have you heard about some of the things good old Fortnite's been doing lately?
You mean good old Fortnite?
Oh my. Okay, that actually scared me because I didn't know what was going on. I thought that the end of the world had just happened and you got replaced with like a robot or something.
I did. The good old nutbot.
That was awesome, dude. Do you have that on command?
I do.
But yeah, so So Fortnite, I think this was the other day or sometime this week. I just saw it on Twitter. But they held
whenever Fortnite does their bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. There's no telling. It's just whenever the kids can hop in, which is whenever now because no one's at school. So they held an actual live concert in game where people could just show up and just hang out and listen to Travis Scott. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not. He's a rap artist.
Don't say.
He did Don't You Open Up That Window, the Antidote song, and he did a song with Drake. What's that song? Sicko Mode. He did Sicko Mode. That's about all I know about Travis Scott. But he like a real concert. People just showed up and he was singing, obviously in Fortnite form. He was doing the floss dance the whole time. But it was a real thing, which I think is insane. Just the reach or the powers that this game has.
Power of Fortnite.
Yeah, dude, it's a crazy thing.
Just the sheer power of Fortnite, yeah.
Because I mean,
it's cool that they were able to do that because people right now are feeling really cramped, right? They're
absolutely.
They're really wanting to get out, go do stuff, and maybe that's a good way to kind of put on the illusion that stuff is happening. So that's cool. I appreciate what Fortnite did there, and I hate the game. It's terrible. Marshmallow has apparently done one of those in Fortnite also.
Oh, really? I guess I could see that.
But I hate the game, but I mean it's intelligent. It's a good timing. It's a good timing thing,
Yeah, I agree. They're doing what they can.
Fuck you, Fortnite. But
wait, so you really just straight up hate it?
I do not like Fortnite.
But is it just because it's popular though, or do you think it's actually just a bad game?
I just actually think it's a bad game.
Because there was a span of time where
Brett coming in with the 100 biddies on my titties. Thank you, buddy.
Oh my gosh, that's so inappropriate, but I love it.
I'm glad you love
it. See, because there was a span of time where I kind of got into Fortnite for a little bit.
Oh my god.
I tried to play it, and again, I'll admit, I just dropped it because I keep falling on this dumb agility course. I gave up because I kept losing to all of the better, much more skilled.
I thought it was just because you had a stutter because you're dumb for playing Fortnite.
Okay, we're gonna just move past that. Yeah, so Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly.
It's whatever. We'll just we'll leave it there. But more power to them, I guess, for trying to bring us all together in these trying times, as every COVID commercial tells us that they are trying. What are they trying?
Yeah, right.
To kill us, I guess.
They're trying to get you to drink bleach.
Dude, too real. Yeah, clearly. Although it's not bleach. I don't know why I keep saying bleach. It's not bleach.
Whatever.
It's not the Yu Yu Hakusho anime Bleach.
Oh. I'm sorry, what?
What was the one? Wasn't that an anime called Bleach?
Yeah. The Yu Yu Hakusho anime called Bleach?
was Yu Yu Hakusho?
Is that what you just said into my ear holes?
Yeah, is that not an anime? Yu Yu Hakusho? Or was that the channel? Like
that was another anime. In fact, it's one of my favorites.
Oh, that's why you're so butthurt.
You hurt my soul.
I'm sorry.
Also, okay, Brett, you let her know I said happy birthday.
So, which was that? But Bleach though, that was a real thing.
Bleach is a real, yeah, that's a real anime.
Okay, so
I'm just personally offended.
I'm sorry. What was Yu Yu Hakusho about?
I swear to God. You know what? Move on.
Okay.
Move on.
I mean, I'm just saying it's no Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, we'll move on to actually.
Oh my god.
Actually, you know what? Surprisingly, we're about to end at the end of our podcast here. We'll wrap it up. Ooh, another mark of grace.
We'll wrap it up.
We'll
Wrapping it up.
Whap, whap, whap. We'll wrap it up here with a little bit of closing thoughts. How is your Elder Scrolls grindage going? I fell again. Sorry.
Apparently better than your agility is going.
Yeah, and I'm 69. This course is for 60. I should be killing it. But instead I'm not. I'm killing myself. Not like literally, just from falling. Anyway, go on with
Just
your
from falling.
dumb ESO stuff.
Not doing bad. Just questing, you know. Getting all kinds of all the gains, bro.
Are you doing
all
like
the
main
gains.
story stuff or just like some side story stuff or?
A little bit of both.
That's cool.
There it was.
Do you have like a guild or like friends you're playing online with? Or are you just going like solo?
I'm going solo right now. But I mean, really, I'm not really trying to look guild at the moment. I will when I get to in-game content, but not yet.
Are there
Also,
like
yeah, Brett, hey, congratulations, brother. I hope it goes well. I'm sure it will.
Are there like raids in that game, like similar to like RuneScape kind of, or just like a like a big raid boss, I guess?
Yeah, basically. So you got like they're called trials, not necessarily raids.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And it's like 16 man dungeons basically, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good time.
I'm down with that.
And there's a lot of other like not guild related stuff you can do also, so it's pretty sick. Also, I am not a Kirito solo player. All right, you get out of here with that crap.
That sounds.
I'm not dual wielding swords.
That sounds like something illegal.
It's an anime.
Oh, is
fucking edgelord.
About Yu Yu Hakusho?
No, it's not about Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, okay. Was that sounds like a card game? Is that a card game?
You're a card game. Fucking. Also, Jordan says you suck.
Why? What did I do to this man?
Well, probably because you don't know what Yu Yu Hakusho is.
I mean, obviously I know what it is. I know the words. I mean, I know them.
You don't know. You don't even know it was an anime. Get out of here.
Yeah, but it's in my cerebral cortex. So obviously,
cortex.
I had the memory in my data banks.
I think you're just making excuses.
I'm just saying words, honestly.
I can tell now.
Well, Mr. Necro Circus, even though you hate MapleStory, you hate XCOM, and you think that World of Warcraft is a superior MMO, I'll still forgive you and tell you to plug your Twitch channel.
Sure, it is twitch.tv/necrocircus. That's necrocircus with the 0. If you want to see superior games, come over here.
Dude, don't try to steal my audience. They will swing on you, bro.
I know they will.
I only have pure hardcore meatheads or nerds.
Is that what you got?
Yeah, that's my core demographic.
Meatheads and nerds?
Yeah.
That is a vastly different audience.
Sometimes both. Dude, I'm combining both worlds here, man.
That's fair.
I'm trying to, at least.
Jordan said he's gonna go play the superior console. His mobile phone.
Oh my gosh. See, this is why we're not related to him.
Yeah, that's it. You're right.
What games can you possibly mobile and game at the same time? Please,
I mean,
I'd love to know.
Bad ones.
Hearthstone, that's it. And you can play that on Steam, can't you?
Not on Steam, but on the Blizzard app.
Oh, the Blizzard app, of course, Blizzard.
Oh.
Speaking of Blizzard, when's Overwatch 2 come out, huh?
You mean Overwatch's DLC?
Yeah, the Overwatch DLC. The expansion no one asked for.
The expansion no one asked for. That's really what it is, too, ain't it?
That's like asking when, like... like, because, like, ESO, I mean, they did the same thing similar. They have just, a million DLC packs. They didn't release an ESO 2.
True.
Do you know, right at the top of the dome, how many there are? Could you name them all? There's like 5, isn't there?
Let's see. For Elder Scrolls, all the DLCs?
Yeah, for Elder Scrolls Online, yeah.
You got...
Not to put you on the spot or anything. I know there's like the green one. If that makes any sense.
Okay, so you got... You want the major ones or just all of them?
The ones that they release like on a disc, or like they had like a release box for.
You got Elsewhere.
Yes, Elsewhere. That's the green one. Morrowind, yes.
Greymore. Fuck. No, that's coming out soon.
Oh, that's the one that's not out yet. Okay. Was there a dwarf one?
That would have been Morrowind. Somerset, Vatic coming in.
Somerset, yes. Wasn't there a Dragonborn one too, or something like that?
A Dragonborn one.
Like a dragon related, or is that elsewhere? Which one's elsewhere?
That was elsewhere.
Okay.
With the Dargons.
The Dargon.
Dargon.
The Dargon Dragon. But that's cool, dude. See,
yeah.
And then you have like Fallout 76 over here with the. We got about 5 minutes here, so I'm trying to fill in with some filler. We got like Fallout 76 with. They don't have any major DLC packs, do they? They just have like the big.
I think they just released that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Which, have you dabbled with it at all? I know you played Fallout 76 a little bit.
A little bit. I maxed level on it.
Oh my gosh, you're such a nerd.
You're a fucking nerd.
I know. I'm sitting here playing RuneScape. You don't have to tell me twice. On a Friday night. Not that I can go anywhere else right now.
Night. Jordan says the best console is actually the PS Vita.
Oh my gosh, he was the PS Vita guy too. What about the PSP though? Dude, that's another thing that we kind of didn't really.
PSP, hells yeah.
Like handheld gaming is kind of gone. Like the 3DS, which was obviously the reigning champion. Like because the Switch is like a dual concept with the handheld gaming and everything. So they kind of got rid of the 3DS and
true, yeah.
PSP and all that. I guess unless you count your phone, which I guess is more of a mobile thing, but still kind of handheld, I guess.
Yeah, kinda.
So that's sad.
Maybe you could argue that that's why it's gone, is because of mobile gaming.
That's true. But I mean, what do people play on? Is Pokemon Go still even a thing? Like, there's Pokemon Go. There's like
Pokemon Go is most certainly still a thing.
That's crazy to me, dude. It's you can't even like go outside and do anything now. You can't even like participate in that game. And then you have like Super Mario Run. You just run around. There's Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which by the way, Animal Crossing is like the highest like selling Switch game of all time right now.
Is it really?
Yeah,
imagine
like,
that.
It's destroying records, which is just. I mean, I love Animal Crossing.
When you have perfect timing.
Yeah, that's a big reason behind it, for sure. So I mean, more power to our Nintendo there. Well, all right, boys and girls, we'll get ready to wrap this episode of the Grind Up. I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed. We, just doing our thing out here, trying to stay sane. Hopefully you guys had fun hanging out with us and grinding along with us. So make sure you guys are staying home and staying safe with us, and just play a game, play some RuneScape or something. I don't know, do whatever you want. Play a good game.
Wash your damn hands.
Yes, make sure you do that. And if you want to check out MapleStory, go check out MapleStory. It's a fun game.
Don't go watch. Don't go play it. Don't go watch it. Ignore the fact it ever existed.
I mean, most people do.
Look what happened to MapleStory 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know what? Nobody asked you. But make sure you check out Necro Circus on twitch.tv/necro with a saddle. Sorry, I just...
You're learning.
So we'll see you boys and girls in the next episode next Thursday. Cranking these guys out. Not cranking guys out. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.
What?
Don't ask questions. Just let me do my outro. Bye.
Bye.